I'm pretty sure all of you have ever had a friend, best friend, acquaintance, or amigo. But do you know their secret? Do you know their true secret? The thing that they tell no one, not even their own parents? Do you know it? And do they not know that you know it? I had a friend named Marcus, and another friend named Ian. These guys were like, if they were like 5 feet away from each other, they'd be on their phones touching each other. These guys were like glue. Which makes me really sad when Ian sadly died in a car crash in 2007. Marcus pretty much broke. His mind was like an old engine, just didn't run. His family tried everything, therapy, but they didn't understand how close Ian and Marcus were. Even before I became their friends, they were hanging out 24/7 pretty much. Marcus came to me one day saying that he heard Ian's voice in his house. I said that's impossible, because Ian's family moved away after Ian died. But the creepy thing is, I thought it was just my friends just being paranoid. The losing of Ian was pretty hard on everyone. But I heard it too, and it sounded exactly like him. We soon started looking around Ian's old house, because that's where the sound was coming from. I could hear it from my house, and he could hear it from his house. We went to Ian's house, and the place, it didn't look like a house. It looked like a shed. We opened up the garage, and Ian's parents' car was there. Dude, what the hell? Why is their car still here? I don't know, but let's keep looking. There has to be a reason why we're hearing his voice. Probably. We went to the house because there was a secret way in. There was a little panel on the bottom side. A little panel on the bottom side of the porch. You could slide it, and you could crawl into the house. That was like the best prank that we could do. No one knew about it except me, Ian, and Marcus. Sorry, I just got a blank in my head. Marcus and me split up in the house. I went from first floor, from second floor to attic, and he went from first floor to basement. When I went to the second floor, it was weird. The place looked like it was abandoned for years. Ian only died like 3 weeks ago. I looked in Ian's old room, and what I saw freaking scared me. There was some kind of painting on the wall. It was of a horned creature, skull face, much bigger than a human. probably. And it was standing right behind Ian. I was terrified and scared. I grabbed the painting off the wall and that's when I found it. Safe. The thing was opened and so I looked inside. There was the skull of the creature from the painting. Ian's wallet, his phone, and a note. The note said, "I don't know if I can do this anymore. Lying to you guys about who I am and what I am. Please understand. This is for your own good. Ian." I had no idea what he meant by that, and even I was confused. What did he mean by that? I kept looking around the room, and I found another safe. This thing was right underneath where its bed was. I opened it up, and another note was inside. That's it. With a radio. The other note said, "I'm leaving this note for you guys. Marcus. And, I'm sorry. I forgot your name. Being who I am and what I am, I can't remember names that well. But maybe once this is all over, I can finally show you who I truly am. Ian." I finally freaked out when the radio came on. It was Marcus. He was in the basement and said, "Dude, you have to come down here immediately. It's..." Marcus? Marcus? Damn it, radio's busted. Okay, let's see here. Which way was down again? Am I going crazy or did this house layout change? There they are, stairs. Marcus! Marcus! Jack, I'm good to see you again. You won't believe what I found. You won't believe what I found. Let's get out of here. You don't understand. You need to come and see this. Why? It's Ian. I found him. What? We went down to the basement and I had my second scare that day. It was Ian, but he was in some kind of chrysalis. I said, is there any way that we can get him out of there? I tried. It's too hard. It's like brick. Bricks can be broken though. Yeah, if you have a sledgehammer. We signed with the police and told them what we found. When we got in the house, I had the painting with me, the notes, and the radio. Marcus had found it, the other radio, and 2 other notes that connected those 3 notes, those 4 notes, and he took a picture with his phone of Ian and the strange cocoon. We went to the police immediately. When the police busted down the door and found Ian, they were confused as well. But this time, Ian has changed from what he looked like to nearly the thing in the photo. 2 men in black suits came to my house. I was saying that they went to Marcus's house too. They explained to me what Ian was. They said that he was a Wendigo, but a special form of it. One who can take human form. I told them to please leave. It was 2015. It had been 3 years since we found Ian in that plane. I tried to move him, but strange plants came out of nowhere and attacked them. What I can only assume is the military came and, well, tried to take Ian away, but the plants grew out of the ground and attacked them. I haven't met that since. Marcus and me have become close. We keep going there every day. The plants don't attack us, but we can feel it's Ian. He knows that it's us. And I'm afraid of what will happen when he comes out of that cocoon. It's 2020 now. Marcus has sadly died in the car crash. When I said that to Ian, he now looked like the creature from the painting. He said, "I am upset." Marcus was a good man. How'd he die? Car crash. I can bring him back. What do you mean? Jack, as a Wendigo, I have many abilities, and one of them is if I have a sample of his DNA, I can take his soul and that piece of his DNA and, well, bring him back. He won't be as what he was, but he will be something. We will have our friend again. If it happens to you, I will do the same. Okay. And he was right. He brought Marcus back. I'm confused on how he did it, but I didn't question it. Marcus decided to stay there with Ian, as his new body had some adjusting to do. He was like Ian now, a Wendigo. Ian wasn't a Wendigo that was a demon that possessed bodies. He was a Wendigo that could turn into a human. Ian's family were Wendigos too, but when they left, the illusion of the house that they stayed in just disappeared, as Ian said it. You don't understand. When my family left, they decided to take something from the house, and it changed it back into this. I still don't know why, but it's weird. Ian, what are we supposed to see? Wait, what is that noise? I woke up an hour later. Some kind of bomb went off and destroyed the house. What's that?